Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy G Money back at it again with another video on the G35. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe right down there and put a thumbs up on this video if you like it, and put a thumbs down if you don't. So basically this video is pertaining toward G35 owners, but I mean basically any car can do this, but it's particularly for G35 owners. So everything that I've done to my vehicle, you can do, and this video is going to be the 5 things that you could do to your G35 to make it look like a G. So let's get this video started. So basically number 5 on my list is going to have to be upgrading all the interior and exterior lights to LED. Now what I mean by that is so basically like the lights like this, these let's see what else. This light right here. All the lights that you know are that yellowish incandescent look. Just go ahead and replace all of those to LED. It's gonna make your car look more up to date, but also give it a cleaner look. Now those depending on where you get them, the price can range. If you go off eBay, you could get them for cheap, but you're gonna get cheap bulbs. So your like O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto Parts, they should have some of the bulbs, but they're gonna be kind of pricey, but they'll be worth it. And those are the Salvania ones. So it just depends on what you get. But yeah, number 5 on my list is just upgrading all your lights to LED. So that brings me to number 4 on my list. So basically number 4 on my list is going to be the rims and the tires. So basically on my G35, I'm just going to stick with the rims that I got. The 19-inch rim. But I did, upgrade the tire. One thing, the tire, it, gives you a better performance. So, that's a good thing to get and replace. But just getting rims in general, any car can make a car stand out, preferably a G35. Any from a 19 to 20 inch, it can make the G35 look like a G. So just depending on what rim you get, the price on that can vary. But yeah, just getting rims will make a whole big of a difference on the G35. Alright, so number 3 on my list is gonna be getting a lip kit for the front. I don't know if you can tell, but it makes the car look lower than it is. So getting one of these will make a difference on your car. And getting one of these, a diffuser, that right there will give the back more of a sporty look. And not only that, but it'll make the car look more aggressive. So getting those 2 modifications will make the car look low and give it an aggressive look. And like I said, I got those off of eBay. I have videos on both of those modifications. So if you want to see what kind I got, you can go to those videos, and there's a link under those videos to purchase those. And like I said, those were I spent maybe $130 for both total. So that's kind of a cheap modification. But yeah, that's number 3 on my list, upgrading somewhat to the body. So yeah, so number 2 on my list is gonna have to be the tent. Sorry, the car's kind of dirty, but yeah, getting a tent and then getting an eyebrow for the front. Not only does it make it look more clean, but it also gives you some shade during the summer. So yeah, that's an upgrade you can do or get done. See, here's the front. Like I said, it keeps the sun from hitting your face. You know, you have all this, but right here, you know, it kind of keeps the sun out. But yeah, just depending on what kind of tent you want. I got limo tent on my car, so it's a little more pricey, but I spent like $110. So you know, if you know how to do it yourself, then you know all you got to pay for is the materials. But if you're gonna get it done, be looking to spend like, you know, maybe $120. But like I said, it makes your G35 look, you know, more like a G ride. So yeah, that brings me to my number one thing that you could do your G35 to, you know, give it more of a sportier and, you know, luxurious and, you know, just a clean look. And that's gonna have to be the removal of the emblems. So on mine, you can tell all I have is just the Infinity emblem. I took off the Infinity and the G35, so you know. Now personally, you know, you could do whatever you want. You could plasti dip them, you know, where it's like a black or, you know, whatever. Personally, with me, I just took off all the letters and left the emblem. That way it can match, you know, the front of my car. That grill, you know. So, you know, I didn't want to overdo it, but, you know, I just left the chrome for the front and the back. And, you know, it kind of makes the G35, well, my G35 look, you know, more sporty. But yeah, you know, basically getting a plasti dip can and, you know, plasti dipping the emblems or removing them is pretty cheap. I think the cans range from like $6.99 to $10 or something like that. But like to remove it, you know, all you need is like a, you know, a razor and, you know, the special material to just, you know, take off the letters so they won't, you know, leave a, you know, imprint on the trunk. But yeah, that's basically, you know, the 5 things that you can do to your G35 to, you know, make it look more like a G. And you know, just depending on what you do, it's, you know, it's not really expensive. But yeah, if you like this video, then put a thumbs up, and if you didn't, then, you know, put a thumbs down. But yeah, it's your boy G Money. See you on the next one. Peace.